guys, so today I'm going to do a full lip swatch slash kind of semi first impressions of all of the new, let's get this over here, Makeup Geek, basically liquid lipstick. They call it their Plush Matte Lippies. Oh my gosh. Oh! So I recently received the entire new Makeup Geek lip launch in the mail, and so they have their Plush Mattes, they have their Plush Creams, which I'm assuming is going to be kind of like ultra matte lip, ultra satin lip from ColourPop. That's at least how Marlena describes them, is that the mattes dry matte yet comfortable, and the satins dry kind of, but are like a little bit less transfer proof and are also more comfortable than the mattes, I'm assuming. And then I also received their iconic lipsticks in the mail, so I want to break it down. I was gonna like just swatch everything in one video, but after finding out the hard way that these stain, I figured it'd be better to just wait and do each kind of lipstick by themselves. So today I'm doing Plush Mattes, the next will probably be Plush Creams, and then iconic lipsticks after that. So if those videos are up, I will link them down below, but since this is the first in the series, the links won't be there until they're up. I mean, if you're watching this like a month after I posted it, they're up there, but if you're watching this today, they won't be up. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get into the logistics and kind of the not so fun stuff before we get into the lip swatches. So this is the packaging that it comes in. Super cute rose gold detailed box with the kind of ombre to the color. You have the lip color on the top of the box. These guys are $12 a piece, and this is what the packaging that it comes in looks like. So my only gripe with these, well, I mean, obviously I haven't tried the formula like a lot, so I don't know formula-wise, but just first impressions right off the bat, I hate how small they are. I hate to like say something negative straight off the bat because I am really excited for these, but I want to be honest with you guys. The Plush Creams are kind of the size of a standard liquid lipstick. The Plush Mattes are so much smaller. Now, these are $2 less. These are $12. The Plush Creams are $14. And knowing Marlena, I bet what happened was that she wanted to keep prices down, and maybe there's something in this formula that's a little bit more expensive to where if she put it in a full-size tube, it would have bumped up the price, and her, like, I know she always tries to keep the most fair pricing she can, so maybe this was her way of getting the most fair pricing, is if she put it in a smaller container. So, I mean, it just depends. It bugs me a little bit because I feel like I'm getting a sample size, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I'm sure the formula is going to be really good. That's just something that I kind of wanted to bring up, so let's compare it just so you guys can get an idea. There's a ColourPop lippy, and this is the Plush Matte. So pretty small. I was trying to find like ounces, but these tubes are pretty much the exact same like circumference, and it's like, I mean, obviously the formula like goes to here. So I don't know, it's just something that bugs me. I really wish these were bigger size. I mean, I would pay a little bit more for a full size one, but who knows, maybe they last a super freaking long time. But that's just something that like kind of threw me off. I'll link Marlena's video down below also. I always watch her videos whenever they come out with new products because she details, like she goes through every single detail of everything that has to do with the product, and I think she explains it. I haven't watched it in a couple weeks, but I think she explains it there, but I'm guessing that's what it was like when it comes to size difference. Other than that, packaging is beautiful. There's some super fun shades. There's everyday, there's fall, there's spring, there's summer, there's vampy, there's weird, there's nude, there's everything in this line. So without further ado, let's ruin my lips and get into some swatches. So the first one I have here is called Beach Bunny, and this one is kind of a nice kind of warm-ish nude color. The applicator is nice too. It's a double-sided doe foot applicator. So that's nice. Let's get into this. Okay, the application went on so easy. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, super pigmented, really even, and they really do feel plush on the lips. They feel really, really light and airy, but they still have so much pigmentation to them. I really like it so far. They feel so nice. So I'm just gonna wait for this one to dry. I probably won't wait for all of them to dry because my lips will die if I wait for all of them to dry and then take each one of them off. But I just kind of want to see how long they last. But yeah, this one is a really, really nice orangey, kind of salmon-y, nice warm nude. I don't really like these type of nudes. I like my nudes to have a little bit more pink or mauve to them as opposed to orange. That's just my preference. But they're super, it's still a really, really pretty, nice everyday color. Okay, well, I just shut off my camera and waited probably like 5 minutes, and this is still not like dry. It still obviously is matte, but it's not like dried down. It's also not transfer proof. It is transferring onto my fingers. I have a feeling this is one of those things where if you wear it like through the day it'll dry on your lips, but short term it probably won't. I haven't had a chance to wear these all day, but tomorrow I am going to work for a full 8-hour shift, so I'm going to wear one of these all day tomorrow, and I will leave my thoughts down below as to like wear time. I just really wanted to get these swatches up for you and kind of do a first impression on them, and then more of a better review of them will go in the description down there. So this next color is a little bit deeper of a nude, and it also looks to be a little bit more pink toned. It almost looks like the color of my lips right now, and this one is called Soccer Mom. Yeah, so this is definitely a lot more pink than the last one. The last one was a lot more orangey based, but this one is a really, really pretty nude too. It reminds me of a soccer mom, you know what I mean? It's a very good mom color, you know what I mean? But it's also a really good, just basic everyday color if you like more pinky nudes. If you are super fair in complexion to kind of light, this is going to be a little bit deeper of a nude. To me, like true nudes to me are like my foundation and my lips match. So to me, this is a little bit deeper, pinkier of a nude, but it's a nice everyday pinkish nude. You know what I mean? This color is really, really, really pretty. Okay, that's it for kind of the nude, like nude shades. Next, we're going to get into kind of some like berries and reds. This one is called Marriage Material, and it's kind of a mauve-y shade. It's like a kind of a mauve and a berry shade. Do you see how smooth those go on? This shade is super, super pretty. So yeah, it's just kind of a mid-toned berry shade. This is not something that I would wear per se, but it's still a really, really gorgeous shade. I know my best friend is going to love this shade. Yeah, it's just a really good everyday pink. It's not too bold. It kind of has that purple undertone, so it's really good for like winter and fall. It's really, really, really pretty. Next shade is the shade Goody Two Shoes, and this is kind of an everyday pink. It reminds me a lot of the previous one, if the previous one didn't have any like purple in it. I can't get over when you apply these, they look like velvet. Or like suede. They look gorgeous. So yeah, this one is a really good everyday true pink, whereas the other one was a really good everyday kind of pinky purple berry tone. This one is just a good true kind of subtle Barbie pink. I think on camera it's picking up a little bit brighter than it is in person. In person it's just kind of like a muted Barbie pink. It's really pretty. Again, these shades aren't necessarily my cup of tea, but regardless, it's still gorgeous. That one stained my lips a lot. The next shade is the shade Chatterbox, and this one looks more of like a salmon-y, looks like more of a salmon orangey pink. Ooh, I really actually love this color. I love this color. You guys know me, if you are like if you're a subscriber and you watch my videos, I never ever do pinks like this, like ever, but I love this color. It's just a gorgeous kind of coral pink, but it's not, it's also muted. It's kind of like a fall version of a coral pink. It's beautiful. I love this shade. I don't know how much I'll wear it, but it's one of those shades that like objectively I freaking love. Okay, I'm gonna throw a couple of these light purples in there before my lips get too stained. So we're gonna kind of hop out of color order, but I want to swatch this one again before my lips get too stained. So this one is the shade Misfit, and it is kind of like one of those gray, really cool tone lavender colors. Oh my gosh, this is like hardly lavender. This is like almost straight up gray. This color is one that is up my alley. I think this one is really, really cool. Like I said, it's one of those like gray purples that has a lot of gray to it and just hardly any purple. It makes my teeth look very, very yellow, which is always like a sucky thing. This is why I don't wear purples a lot. I just don't think they're that flattering on me. But regardless, I think this is a really interesting shade, and one of those is like an odd color that's really like, that's been really popular lately, but I love it. Again, this one was the shade Misfit. And then another purple real quick. This one is called Urbanista, and this one is a kind of muted purple with gray undertones in it, and it's deeper than the last one. So this one, I'm noticing the formula is a little bit more watery and isn't going on as evenly. Okay, that application is super messy. So yeah, this is just a really nice kind of cool tone plum shade. Actually, like, it looks a lot more cool tone in the tube than it does on my lips. On the lips, it pretty much just looks like a standard plum shade. Really, really pretty. I actually like it with like my makeup right now. But like I said, this one was a little bit more watery, and I definitely had to kind of layer it a little bit more. I still didn't have to layer it much, but I had to layer it a little bit more than all of the other ones. But this one is Urbanista. Okay, let's hop back into the reds. This next one is called Plain Jane, and this one is kind of like a terracotta, or in the tube at least, it looks like kind of a terracotta red, like kind of a brick-ish red with maybe a little bit of orange in there. So yeah, this is definitely more of an orangey based red, which normally I hate orangey based reds. I really like my reds to be like true blue toned reds, like blood reds. But this one is actually really, really nice. And God, these all look so smooth. Like, I have such dry chapped lips right now, and you cannot tell with these lipsticks. They just glide right on top of your lips. The formula is really, really nice. And again, I'll have comments on the longevity down below. But yeah, this one is really, really surprisingly pretty. I mean, like I said, I normally don't like orange-based reds, but this one was also a lot more true red than it looks in the tube. Maybe it's just me. Whatever. But yeah, this one is Plain Jane. This next one is called Boss Lady, and I really like the name of this one. This one looks like kind of a slightly berry-toned deep red. Okay, this is another one that I kind of had to work with a little bit. Like, when I say kind of, I literally mean kind of. Like, just the tiniest amount I had to layer up just a couple spots. That's really common with deep colors, though. But this color is beautiful. This one also feels a lot more dry than the other ones. Like, feels a little bit more like a true matte liquid lipstick than the other ones. But this one is another, like, kind of berry, like I said, it's a kind of a berry toned true red, you know what I mean? Like both of these are reds, this one and the one before, but that one was a little bit more orange. This one has a little bit more berry to it, which again, I really love this one, and I normally hate like pink undertoned and orange undertoned red lipsticks, but this one is gorgeous. It just looks like a rich raspberry. It's so pretty. We're about halfway and my lips are starting to burn. Okay, this next shade is kind of a purpley tone, and this one is called Tomboy. It's a really interesting kind of pale purple, like kind of cool tone purple. So this is a really cool purple color, and it kind of reminds me like if these two previous purples had a baby, because it definitely has that kind of cool tone, like kind of gray hint to it, but it's definitely still a plum shade. It's really pretty. So this one is Tomboy. Okay, now we're getting into some crazy fun colors. This one is called Daredevil, and this is like a fluorescent pinky purple. Like this is like unicorn poop fluorescent purple. It's insane. Oh my gosh. This color, I hate these kind of colors on me. They make my teeth look really yellow, and I just don't think they're flattering on my skin tone, but these colors on like tan to deep skin look so freaking good. Like my best friend is Hawaiian and Japanese, and she's just a little bit deeper than me, but the undertones in her skin with this color just look so freaking bomb. If you have like tan to deep skin tones and you want a fun like bold color that will look awesome on your skin tone, like yes, this color is so pretty. Not my cup of tea, but it's really pretty. So this one is called Daredevil. Okay, this next one is called Party Girl, and this one is kind of a neon fuchsia. Woo. Okay, maybe not neon, but like a bright fuchsia. So this one is Party Girl. It reminds me a lot of the last one mixed with a deeper kind of pinky purple. Still really bright, still really fun, good kind of, it's kind of like a Barbie pink but with a little bit more purple. It's a true fuchsia. I don't know why I keep explaining it in a million different ways, but it's a true fuchsia. This next one is like, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. This one is called Bachelorette. This is like Barbie Shat bubblegum pink. Like, oh my god. Do you guys see? This is so neon. I don't think the camera is picking it up, but this is insane. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but this is like the brightest, most neon pink I have in my collection. This also makes my teeth look yellow, but my teeth are also just kind of yellow. I kind of just need to whiten my teeth. And it's also the nature of like these type of colors. Anyways, this is literally the brightest pink I have in my collection. I hope the camera is picking it up. It makes me look really tan, which is nice, but yeah, super neon, super fun. If you are a pink person, you definitely need this one, and this one is called Bachelorette. This next shade is called Cougar, and this looks the most like visually appealing in the tube. It just looks like a beautiful like marsala, like berry deliciousness. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. So yeah, this is just a beautiful kind of purpley pink. It's again another fuchsia, but this one is just a little bit more pink, I would say, than this one. Than Party Girl. Party Girl was a little bit more purple, and this one's a little bit more berry and pink. in a fuchsia. You know what I mean? It's super pretty though. So this one is Cougar. Cougar. Alright, this next one, this probably should have been with the other reds, but the other reds didn't look near as true red as they came off. This one is called Beauty Queen, and this one looks like my type of red. Okay, well this isn't the like blue-based red I thought it was going to be. It's still a really, really pretty red. I can't really pick up on the undertones. It's just a really, really nice red. This reminds me of like classic like picnic on 4th of July, pinup girl, like cherry pie, all-American red. Like this is like an all-American red. Beautiful red, especially if you're into a pinup red. This is gonna be your girl. Ooh, that one stains real bad though. Heads up. Next one I'm really excited about. This one is called Rocker Chick, and this is kind of a really, really deep purpley pinkish fuchsia color. I guess berry would be a good way to describe it. Okay, right off the bat, that one is probably the one that I've had the most difficulty getting to be an even color. It's still kind of uneven, but I'm just not gonna really care. The color is really gorgeous. It's just a beautiful, deep berry color. I like it. It's super pretty. Alright, then this last one is called Wild Child, and this is like a indigo violet color. It's like a super, super blue purple color. And this one was super, super even to apply too. I really like this one. It's just, again, a really, really bright kind of, it's like a blue, but it's like a bluish purple, you know, or a purplish blue. It has a little bit of purple to it, but it's a blue. It's really, really fun. So this one is called Wild Child, and that is it for all of the swatches. My lips are on fire. So, kind of collective first impressions. Pros, the colors are really pretty, super pigmented, really easy to apply, and really comfortable on the lips. I was able to wipe them off with just a makeup wipe. Obviously, I only had them on for a couple seconds, like maybe a minute tops, so I will have all of my thoughts down below of how it lasted all day, but they still went on really, really gorgeous, and even the shades that I said I had a little bit more difficulty and were a little uneven weren't nearly as uneven as some other liquid lipsticks that I've tried. Like some Kat Von D liquid lipsticks are so patchy, and once those dry down you can't really mess with them again. These ones you can really kind of work with them, and they aren't, when they are patchy, they still aren't that patchy. So I really like that. The formula feels so nice on your lips. I mean, if you're a person that hates like drying matte formulas, I don't think this is gonna be one of those. So that's really nice. The applicator is really nice, and I don't like how some applicators are like a little bit too fuzzy and it's really hard to get a nice crisp lip line. These ones aren't like that. It makes it really easy to apply. Packaging is really pretty. Some cons, I wish the bottles were bigger. I don't like how tiny the bottles are. Again, I understand she's probably just trying to make it more affordable. I love Marlena. This is in no way bashing, but I wish the bottles were a little bigger. And now that I've tried on all the colors, there's a ton of like, they all don't look as muted as they do in the packaging. I think they have a ton of brighter colors. Like, I'm the type of person that likes true nudes, browns, like terracotta colors, like really earthy colors, and there's not that many. So if you are a person like me who likes, you know, colors like Androgyny from Jeffree Star, Lolita by Kat Von D, Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star, those type of colors, Posh Spice by Jeffree Star. If you like those type of colors, I don't think this line is going to really cater to you. But if you like these kind of berry tones, these red tones, these pink tones, all of that, I really think you're going to find a lot of lipsticks in this line that you will enjoy. So as far as longevity, again, I will have my thoughts down below for you guys. I'm sorry I don't have them to talk to you now. I just really wanted to get this video up for you guys because I wanted to start these lip swatches, and I feel like first impressions, I wanted to try these on camera for you guys because I feel like sometimes first impressions are really helpful. So that is all that I have. Those are all the swatches of the new Makeup Geek Plush mattes. So let me know next if you want to see the creams or the iconic lipsticks. I'm really excited for the iconic lipsticks. Like, I feel like I'm gonna really, really love those. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. What colors were your favorite? What colors are you gonna want to buy? And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!